This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Four pilgrims killed and 50 injured in the Shabarimala stampede. A jeep accident caused panic while devotees were returning after Magaravilakku. Karunanidhi announces a relief of 1 lakh to the families of the victims and 20,000 to the injured pilgrims from Tamil Nadu. Jayalalitha is attacking the Congress on the 2G scam because her efforts to forge an alliance with them failed, says Karunanidhi. Petrol gets dearer starting this midnight. Chennai will have to pay 63.36 rupees for every liter of petrol. It's a huge thrill in the pocket for last-minute travelers as train and bus ticket prices shoot up.
For season like Deepavali or Pongal or a New Year, they charge more than double. That goes to 800 rupees, which is very exorbitant, and we are all very helpless.
And America gets a taste of Chennai's Pongal. Exchange students celebrate the harvest festival in the city.
Pongal, 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 Pongal.
Music maestro A.R. Rahman bags the Critics' Choice Award for his track in Danny Boyle's 127 Hours. Good evening everyone and very happy Pongal to all of you. You're watching Headlines Now with me Divya. Let's also take a look at the news making national headlines. Banga girl allegedly raped by BHP MLA released from jail following Mayawati's orders. Time is not right for troop reduction in Jammu and Kashmir, says Northern Army commander. Studious IIM students in Bangalore take a break from management studies following the popular flash mob culture in the West. Rajasthan win their maiden Ranji Trophy, beat Baroda on the basis of first innings lead. Well, a big story this hour. At least 104 pilgrims have been killed and 50 others injured in a stampede near Shabarimala Shrine in Kerala's Idukki district. The incident took place 7 kilometers away from the shrine on last night. 27 pilgrims are from Tamil Nadu, 25 from Kerala, 25 from Karnataka, 16 from Andhra Pradesh and 5 from Kerala. The tragedy struck homebound pilgrims returning after Magaravilakku ritual in Shabarimala after a jeep carrying devotees ran into a resting camp. The stampede is touted as the third worst Shabarimala tragedy till date. Kerala Chief Minister V.S. Achyutanandan called an emergency meeting on relief work. He has also ordered a judicial inquiry into the stampede. The central government says it's a national tragedy and a holiday has been declared in Kerala, which has announced 3 days of mourning. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi and many senior leaders have expressed their shock and grief over this tragedy. Chief Minister Karunanidhi has announced a relief package of 1 lakh rupees to the families of victims and 20,000 rupees to those who were injured belonging to Tamil Nadu. The state has also arranged ambulances to bring the deceased from the site of the tragedy, and the Kerala government has announced a relief package of 5 lakhs for the victims, 50,000 for people with very serious injuries and 25,000 for pilgrims with minor injuries. The Prime Minister earlier announced a compensation of 1 lakh rupees from the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to the kin of those killed. Well, another major accident was reported today. 5 people travelling from Chennai to Trichy died in a road accident which took place in Duraimangalam in Peramballur district. The sumo had a flat tire and had pulled over when another car rammed into this stationary vehicle on a highway. The 5 victims are said to be from Mylapore and the other 5 passengers are also said to be in a very serious condition. The Peramballur SP is currently investigating the accident.
பஞ்சர் போட்டுக்கிட்டு இருந்தோம் பஞ்சர் போட்டுட்டு இந்த கல்லு மேல ஏறி எல்லாம் பஞ்சர் போட்டு நின்றுட்டு இருந்தாங்க. இந்த லாஸ்ட் டைம்ல தானே நின்றுட்டு இருந்தோம். வேற எந்த வண்டியுமே வரல. இவன் நேரம் வந்தானே ஐயோ வரானே நிக்காம வரானே ஹைவே பெட்ரோல் பேசிக்கிட்டு இருந்தானே. அப்ப ஐயோ வந்த வேகத்துக்கு பிரேக்கு பிடிக்கல, ஒன்றும் பிடிக்கல, இடிச்சு தூக்கி ஓரம் பண்ணிட்ட வண்டியை நடு ரோட்டில் போட்டு எங்கள் வண்டியில் வந்து அத்தனை பேரும் போயிட்டாங்க.
And moving on to some political news now, well, Chief Minister Karunanidhi has lashed out at AIADMK Chief Jayalalitha for attacking Congress on the 2G spectrum scam. The DMK chief said that she is taking on the National Party after her efforts to forge an alliance with them failed. In the party's mouthpiece, the Murasuli, Karunanidhi was quoted saying that the Congress was staying away from Jayalalitha knowing her true colours. 2 days back, Jayalalitha had said that Kapil Sibal's criticism of the CAG showed Congress was, in quotes, prepared to destabilize every constitutional authority for the sake of its ally, the DMK. Moving on, a group of young students visiting India joined Pongal celebrations in Chennai today. They say this is a festival they will cherish for a long time to come. And our reporter Krishnamurthy joined them with the celebrations.
It was a unique experience for these students. Around 30 of them are on an exchange program visiting India for the first time and also at the appropriate time. The Madras Christian College decided to give them a taste of India, Pongal of their own hands. For the visitors, the experience was so good, the college has decided to make Pongal celebrations an annual event from now on.
This year they have been to different parts of southern India, to Madurai, to Mahabalipuram, to understand about the heritage of our country. They are dressed in Indian costume, looking typically like the Tamil women preparing the sweet Pongal. I hope it comes out well.
The students lapped up every essence of Pongal and they too plan on celebrating this festival every year back home.
My favorite part of Pongal so far has been the dancing when we all circled around the Pongal, and it was really fun to do the different moves, and I had a lot of fun.
I did a lot actually. I got to put the column on the ground and put in different designs. Then I got to see how Pongal's made, and they put in jaggery, rice, water, and it's an interesting process.
My experience so far has been really uplifting. Everybody's so energetic, and I feel really, really happy to be a part of it.
Pongal, 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 Pongal.
A luscious green open space, Pongal being celebrated with all the traditional elements, and not to forget the sumptuous lunch which I just had. An experience very hard to forget, not only for them but also for me. In Chennai, this is Krishnamurthy for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, it is to celebrate this harvest festival at home with family that has seen a surge in travelling, but the way to get home proved to be quite heavy on the wallet for last-minute tourists. Buses and trains were packed to capacity ahead of the long weekend, and private tour operators jumped to the occasion to hike the prices.
Inflation in a matter of hours? Oh yes, it happens when people are desperate to pay any price for a ticket home. As the additional services by both railways and State Express Transport Corporation fail to cater to the growing passenger traffic, private tour operators charge more than double. That was the price of the ticket at 11 am on the eve of Pongal. By 8 pm, the same ticket to the same destination just got pricier.
Night கூட இருக்குல டிக்கெட் எல்லாம் 800 ரூபாயில ஓடிட்டு இருக்கு 800 ரூபாயா 1000 ரூபாயில போட்டு ஓட்டிட்டாங்க.
Wherever you turn, people were seen complaining about the hike in ticket prices, but most paid the fare that was demanded. Family comes first after all.
See, actually, ordinary days they charge 350 in an ordinary AC bus. But for season like Deepavali or Pongal or a New Year, they charge more than double. that goes to 800 rupees, which is very exorbitant, and we are all very helpless. So we have to travel. In that case, we pay 800 for a very ordinary bus.
And the explanation given by the private owners are both frivolous and unconvincing. Private tour operators were not the only ones to overcharge travellers. Things were no different in some of the State Express Transport Corporation buses. But instead of being brazen, the demand was subtle.
Chennai to Dharmaburi வந்து 90 rupees வாங்குவாங்க. இப்போ 100 rupees வாங்குறாங்க. 10 rupees எக்ஸ்ட்ரா வாங்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க இப்போ.
வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு டிக்கெட்டு 105 ரூபா டிக்கெட்டு, இப்போ தருமபுரிக்கு 105 ரூபா டிக்கெட்டுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். கிருஷ்ணகிரி போனாலும் சரி, திருப்பத்தூர் போனாலும் சரி, வேலூர் போனாலும் சரி, எங்கே இறங்கினாலும் ஒரே டிக்கெட்டு தான். 105 ரூபா கொடுத்தா ஒரே சொல்கிறோம், 105 ரூபா கொடுத்தா ஏறுங்க.
Authorities in fact say they have formed special squads to look into the matter and say 5 of the touts have been arrested.
But last time for Diwali we did it. In fact, we arrested some people and remanded them. So same exercise is being carried out today. In fact, we are tying up with the transport department also.
The state government may boast of good road and rail connectivity, but when it comes to handling passenger traffic during festive season, it's a far cry. With the demand outstretching the supply, the common man has to run from pillar to post, pay through his nose just to be home with his family. It's time the authorities increase the number of special services during the festive season to handle the heavy passenger traffic and also take stringent measures to keep the touts at bay. In Chennai, with camera person Madan and Lucas, Lokpriya, Ndtv-Hindu.
And moving on to what is expected to take another hit on your budget, the state-run oil companies have hiked the petrol price once again, and there is a rate hike in the range of 2.50 to 3 rupees across the major cities in the country. In Chennai, you will have to shell out 2.71 rupees more per litre of petrol that your vehicle consumes. The rates are effective from midnight tonight. Petrol stations of all 3 major retailers, IOC, BP and HP, have been selling petrol at 60.65 rupees in the city so far, but we will now be required to shell out 63.36 rupees. Well, this move comes on the back of the rising prices of crude oil globally. Remember, it was in December 2010 had seen a similar hike by oil majors, and Chennai initially, which had 60.65 for a litre of petrol, will now start costing 63.36 for every litre of petrol. And the highest, of course, is recorded in Madurai, where petrol prices will be charged at 63.42 per litre. Still ahead on the bulletin, the Kavalan doesn't show up in Trichy and Madurai. Stay tuned and we tell you why.